What's up? This is my daughter, Lori, everybody. This is my youngest daughter.
You know, Dad and I are so proud of you, though.
Really?
We asked 100 married men, name something you'd hate for your wife to catch you in.
A lie.
For my birthday, no one had told me what's been going on, so.
Now that Lori Harvey's biological father has apparently become well known throughout Hollywood, poor Steve is helpless to escape this disgrace. You may remember the secrecy surrounding the mystery of Lori's father figure. However, the Family Feud host is enraged and threatens to cut both women off for their lives now that he knows who the man was who had pregnant Marjorie. You always loved me no matter what, and I just want to say how much I appreciate it. Now for a massive shock for you guys, or should I say big boom. You probably have guessed who Lori's alleged biological father is and why it so incenses Steve. According to reports, Steve's adored bodyguard William Freeman, popularly known as Big Boom, is not only Steve's wife Marjorie's suspected lover, but also Lori's presumed biological father. It appeared that Marjorie and Lori were keeping Steve from learning the dreadful reality. In countless millions. How much are you going to need of that? According to insiders, Steve is holding off on confronting both women until the proper moment because Marjorie has been deceiving him for years and even coerced him into adopting Lori and giving the child his last name. The new information might not only ultimately put an end to the combined plot, but it might also make Steve reevaluate his entire existence. The news that Lori's biological father was being kept a secret outraged Steve even more than hearing his wife spending time with family. This is our family, and it ain't no damn game. I don't want to appear on the show because of this. I'm not going to allow this game show to split my family apart, but makes everyone think that Big Boo might be Lori's biological father. Numerous indicators suggest that Marjorie and Freeman first began dating in the 1990s. Also, as you are surely aware, this man's past was quite interesting. Big Boom started to doubt everything when he realized he had been duped for years, and that the man whose daughter he had welcomed as his own was always living next door to his family. Steve is reportedly preparing to cut off contact with Lori and Marjorie due to their dishonesty and stop providing financial support for their lavish lifestyle. Make the same errors as everyone else. At your house, everyone else is free to make mistakes in the shadows. Hers is made public. Marjorie and Lori have been eerily silent despite all of these allegations, and it seems that the truth regarding Lori's ancestry has now come to light. Marjorie had a colorful love life, and she purposefully avoided talking about it. So Lori's origins were the subject of a lot of online speculation for a long time. Now though, Steve has the frightening revelation that Marjorie is actually his main target, and that his own bodyguard organized the entire incident. We often make jokes about how much smarter our wives are than us, but you guys never get to see them because they're always in the background since they know exactly who they are. Customers can trust Freeman to take any means required to protect their nasty secrets, as stated on his website. Whether or not they are obvious, he has given his renowned clients links to preserve their dirty secrets. The TV presenter seemed to be sick of being made fun of by Lori Marjorie, and that man behind his back as something is ready to get heated in his home. The capacity to quickly analyze and evaluate a threat or dispute, prevent a confrontation or diffuse it before it escalates, is essential for providing protective services because they depend on the threat or potential hazards to the client. This will probably seem cliched, but a woman truly made a difference in my life. The combined Harvey family is very divided, but let's see if Steve is genuinely apologetic for treating Lori like his little princess. You may be aware that Steve's devotion to this young woman led to a great deal of strife inside the family. It was even asserted that Steve's own children felt resentment toward the affection and attention Lori was receiving. Don't muck up my house with these individuals by sitting here in front of them. Many followers are already arguing that Lori should quit attempting to prosper in this world by relying on her high-profile relationships and her father's fame, as Marjorie was playing Steve dirty from the beginning. One supporter remarked that both women deserved such a pitiful conclusion to their ambitions. Marjorie, I don't see how she can show her face around town now that they are well off thanks to Steve's money. Although Marjorie did an excellent job of concealing all signs of her deception, as you are probably aware, her interesting personal past didn't give many hints as to who Lori's real father was. She insisted that Steve adopt her kids and give them his name because of this. But Steve now has a different strategy for the two of them. You will be removed by me. I'll figure something out. I remain that guy for that reason. Everything he was involved with has been a scandal ever since he wed Marjorie in 2007 and adopted her kids. Harvey appears to be gradually recognizing how much money, time, and probably even his career he wasted by elevating these two ladies. Without realizing what Marjorie and Lori were hiding from him, he had wasted too much time attempting to win them over. Although Lori's biological father was never identified, he was mentioned in the book. His background is unknown, except from the fact that he was a significant dealer in the past and was busted for it, which is not what you want for your daughter to know. We won't lose our minds and start doing foolishly just because we can. We're still going to be accountable, you know. Even if Steve had intended to end the conversation, Lori is already a wealthy businesswoman with a loyal following. Marjorie took precautions to safeguard the future of her kids. Businesswoman, model, and beauty tycoon Lori Harvey is most known for creating her skincare line. She is also well recognized for her social media activity and connections to famous people, including a few highly publicized romances with Michael B. Jordan and other notable individuals. She possesses all of those things, so I can understand how you came across the person you did. Those stuff all. Absolutely. That's hilarious. Many people are unaware of that about me. Since it appears that neither member of the family believes they are at fault, I'm not sure how they will weather the storm. They don't even need to trick Steve anymore because he appears to have been gravely injured by Marjorie's potato. With the aid of her adoptive father, Lori got off to a wonderful start. Now that she has money and good looks, she might be able to advance in her career as a celebrity without the help of the well-known TV host. And you can't just apologize. That'd be fantastic. I do hope you can. I wish you could enter the room without a word and simply say, "Look, I'm sorry." Because Steve had been duped by the woman he idolized for decades. Fans are now sympathetic to him for the first time in a very long time. Because, as one person claimed, Marjorie had multiple guys in her bed. She most likely has no idea that she will identify the white person. However, Marjorie's reasons for hiding this tree from the public and Steve are unknown. She overlooked the most important point that everything will ultimately come to light now that Lori and she are the most hated individuals in tea. Please share your thoughts in the section below the video, and don't forget to see my other movies. That's all. Thank you for watching.